And here we have got a Democrat versus a Republican. This is an open seat in Michigan. Democrat is Elizabeth Slotkin. Republican is Mike Rogers. This had previously been
okay. I think I'm live. Am I live? Shoot.
So just
all right. I'll just give y'all a little bit of time to get up in here. While I wait for y'all, I'm gonna post that I'm live. A moment. Good evening. Good evening. Let me tell y'all, I don't know why I'm so shiny right now, but I'm telling y'all right now, do not stress. Okay? Do not stress. Go grab a drink. Come on. Let's have a drink. Do not stress. Do not stress. Because I think that Kamala's going to win. I think she's going to win. Y'all better pray. Listen, we are a democratic state, okay? Pennsylvania, or excuse me, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. I have no doubt that she's going to win all the blue states, like Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. And I think she's going to win Arizona, and I think that's going to wrap it up. I don't think she's going to win Georgia. You know, that was a shot that we won that state 4 years ago, but I think that's it. You know, I think. Sorry, someone's texting my phone, but I think that's it. So I've been switching from CNN to MSNBC. CNN just gets my blood pressure up. Okay. CNN scares the crap out of me. And I don't know. But John King versus Steve Kornacki, I like Steve Kornacki. Shit. If we losing, at least he try to give you some hope. John King, when he's on that board and it's not looking the way he wanted to look, he gets nervous and it makes me nervous. So I'm just like, I can't watch that. I can't watch CNN. So I've been watching MSNBC. I'm just watching MSNBC. I just can't. But what shocks me, okay, I'm not shocked about those, some of these red states, okay? But Florida, now even though Florida got enough votes on the right to abortion, it still wasn't enough because they didn't win by 60%. So they didn't win by 60%. And I think that Florida voted not to legalize marijuana, which is crazy, you know. But listen, y'all, we gonna have to. I don't know. I don't know if Trump loses. Okay, I will be happy. If Kamala loses, I'm gonna be scared. because I don't know what's going to happen in these next 4 years. This is Donald Trump's last. Hey, Greg Watkins, thank you for that Cash App, by the way. Thank you so much. I was saying that Trump, I'm just scared. If he wins, I'm scared because I don't know what's going to happen with women's rights. I don't know what's going to happen with gay rights. I don't know what's going to happen with the Supreme Court. I don't know what's going to happen with transgender rights. It's just so much on the line. Also, this would be Trump's last term as the president, and he may try to stay. He may try to stay. So I don't know. I'm just like, man, but I'm just shocked at Florida. I'm shocked at Florida. Women's rights, man. Women's rights is on the line right now. I have to find a way to mute this. There we go. Women's rights are on the line. And you got so many people just not giving a fuck. I got my sticker. They told me they ain't had no more in English. They ain't had none in Spanish. They gave me one in Chinese. This means I voted today. I got my friends. My friends all stressing out through text messages. I'm scared. What the fuck? What's going on in Virginia? Oh no. Georgia got to get it together. Let me tell y'all something, man. Everybody knew about election day. Everybody knew it was coming. Everybody knew all of that shit. Now, some people decided not to vote. Some people say I'm gonna vote for Trump. Some people say there's a lesser of two evils and all of that shit. I haven't seen anything evil with Kamala. I'm just like, man, I just want this country run right. I just don't want the world to look at us crazy. I don't want us and other countries with dictators and shit. Our president trying to be friends with them, and then his political opponents, he start killing them off and everything. Like, we got a lot of shit to worry about. Then that Supreme Court and the two older justices can lead the Supreme Court, and he put two young judges up there, and then you'll have a 6-3 majority for the rest of our lifetimes. For the rest of our lifetimes. Now, I don't know about your children, but damn, it's kind of fucked up. Oh, man, and then I don't even another thing. I try not to talk about the woman thing. Some men don't want to vote for a woman. They feel like, oh, women too emotional. Please look at Donald Trump, his emotional ass. You talking about, oh, women too emotional. Women know how to get shit done. Women, man, you come from a woman. How dare you look down on a woman? That's what I don't get. These people want the world to look at us crazy. That's what they want. That's what these white folks in this country want. Man, I just don't know. I don't like when, I like when they at the big board, but stop trying to find extra votes. We not gonna be. We gonna get through this. We ain't gonna be scared of no damn Donald Trump. But I'm nervous. That shit. It is kind of. It makes you think like, what the fuck? Let me see who they projecting. Hold on.
Presidential race in the great state, the swing state of Nevada. It is too early.
Oh, girl. I thought they had some projections. Yeah, just call all the red states for Trump. Come on.
NBC News also projecting a winner in the presidential race in Montana. So Nevada too early to call. Trump win in Utah. Trump win in Montana. Looking back at the battleground states that we're still awaiting definitive calls in Georgia, it's too close to call between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. In Pennsylvania, it's too close to call between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. In Wisconsin, it's too close to call between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. In Michigan, sing it with me now. It's too close to call between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. In North Carolina, it is too early to call between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. And in Arizona, it is too early to call between the two presidential contenders. Let's look at Senate races right now, including in some of the states.
Baby.
Close with 10 p.m.
Pour up and drink. Anybody want to go live with me? Let's talk. Oh, shit. When I seen them Pennsylvania numbers, that shit made my heart jump a little bit. I'm inviting y'all to go live with me. I'm sending you a link to the StreamYard. This is the link to go live with me. So only click that link if you try and go live and talk some shit with me about this. Let me know if y'all need me to post it again. I just got nervous. I seen them numbers in Pennsylvania. They kind of close. I just said we weren't going to be scared. Oh, yeah, I'm off on Wednesdays. I don't work Wednesdays. Baby. I may have had to call out if I did have tomorrow. If I didn't have tomorrow off, man, I just don't want to go back to when Trump first got elected as president. Lord, I've been trying to be so positive, man, about this race because Kamala's a woman, and I just don't want a lot of people to be like, "Oh, I'm not going to vote for a woman." But a lot of people did their fucking part, man. A lot of people did their part. A lot of people, and you know, and see, I'm kind of mad at these stations because right now, right, MSNBC is showing 81 to 201, right? But they're not calling these other blue states. They could if they want to, but they're not. That's why they try to make us scared. So right now, Donald Trump at 201 points. Kamala's at 81, according to MSNBC. If you go, what was I on the AP? I was on the AP joint, right? With the AP, they got it. Let's see. I just refresh. 198 to 99. Lord. And they still haven't really posted anything from PA. So I think they playing around. This how to get your blood pressure up, get you all scared. Let's not get scared. Let's talk to. Does this look like Gabby? Gabby B. Hey, you ready? Why you got your face mask on? You in the house?
I'm not in the house. Hey,
I
hey,
gotta.
Kevin. I'm in the house. I'm at work right now.
Oh,
I work in a
I'm like,
shelter.
what the hell you got a mask on in the house?
Nah, I work in a shelter, so like I have to keep my mask on and stuff. I'm in front.
Okay, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, my fellow Scorpio. Our birthdays is right around the corner. You're a day before mine, so
Okay,
yeah,
yes,
yeah, I'm happy that you're going on, that you're live right now because like me and you, I feel like me and you be right here right now because like my anxiety is just because today I woke up very hopeful that Kamala was gonna, was gonna get it, like it's something in my spirit, but then it's like I'm looking at the live and it's like, oh my goodness, they playing around too much. They play all day. Like, come on, like we let's hurry this up. Like it's just giving me anxiety right now. It is.
are you prepared if Trump wins?
Honestly, it is what it is at this point. Like I know a lot of people that voted for him. They have their reasons and I kind of understand it. But ever since he became president for like what, 4 years ago or something like that, like the country has been so divided and it's so terrible. Like I don't like it. I don't like it. He spews hate. I don't like it. I don't like it for this country at all. You know.
Hmm.
Yeah. So like, how you feeling though? How you feeling? You feeling? You still feel very hopeful, or like, where you at with this?
I survived one Trump presidency. I just don't want to go through another one.
I know. I'm really, really scared. I don't know why the other states are taking too long. I get it. Like some states, they're still open, but it's getting. I
But
don't know.
but the southern states always go to the Republicans. You know, they always go to the Republicans. The Democrats take more of the northeastern states,
Mm-hmm.
um, and then we take more of the West Coast states like Oregon, Washington, and California. Uh oh.
Sorry about that.
You know, yeah. So we win more of those western states. But the Midwest, the Southwest, I mean the Southeast, we could forget those states.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then we live in well, I live in a state that's more populous. So, those little southern states, they don't have I mean, they have people there, they're not
Mm-hmm.
that many, but those points add the fuck up, you know.
Yeah. I'm just glad that New York, we got it. We did it. We went blue. I'm happy. But again, like this, the updates, the constant updates is just giving me like again, I'm the power of the tongue is a strong thing, is a real thing. It's like, but I woke up very hopeful, but it's like these updates is giving me like, I really don't want it to be him. I really don't. I don't. But what can we do if it is? But I want her to win. I want her to win. And that's all I have to say, because maybe other people need to speak. But I will be here, listening to you because me and you, we right here, my fellow Scorpio.
Yes, I'm gonna try to be here. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here because my phone is just going crazy. But I don't want to stress out.
Yeah,
Once it's going to be what it's going to be, I hope it goes the way I want it to go. You know,
yeah. Mhm. hmm
so
I hope everybody in the chat, they voted and stuff. Because I know some people. I wanna point this out too. Like there's like loud supporters, but they didn't even freaking vote. Like you so like opinionated, but you didn't even vote. Like it's weird. It's a weird thing. Like people really was doing that today. Like, oh, like, are you gonna vote? I'm here making a line to vote. Did you vote? No, I'm not gonna vote, but I'm voting for so and so and so and so. But you're not even you. It makes no sense. I swear. It makes no sense. I kid you not. Like the loudest ones are the ones that don't support at all. Honestly.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, but have a good night, and I'll be watching you. I wish I was drinking because I really need to calm myself. I need to calm myself, but unfortunately, I'm at work. I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
But
be
yeah.
good.
Yeah, it's gonna be Trump accepted. You know what? The negativity in our season is not okay, but okay. Any, anyways, have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, later. All right.
All right, so we got one more person. Is this Anisha? Your camera's like kind of on the slant. Hold on. You ready? I can't hear you yet, but I'm about to pull you up. The camera on the slant. You gotta turn your camera. There you go. Uh-oh. You froze. I can't hear you. Didn't I just remove this person out the chat? Hold on. Ban user and delete their comment. Bam. I still can't hear you. I can't hear you. Uh, uh, everything on my settings is fine. Oh, baby girl, I can't hear you. Try to start over. Like, I'm going to send the link again. Try to come back. All right. Oh, I need some more moderators. Who want to be a moderator? Shit, who want to be a moderator? Oh, here we go.
2020, Joe Biden had a high single-digit advantage over Harris in that initial batch in Maricopa County. Remember, the story in 2020 all week was Trump trying to make a comeback in Arizona. This is his starting point now in Maricopa. Also, the other big population center in Arizona, this is Pima County, where Tucson is. This is the more Democratic of the two big counties here. Again, basically the same deal. You've got this initial batch here that's half the vote. Biden, you can see where he ran here.
Is these the mail-in numbers? Hold on.
What will still be coming out later tonight in Pima will be that same day vote. So we'll see how that affects the count. And again, in Arizona, if we get through tonight, and this thing is still very, very close, you're kind of locked in probably for a few days of results, just because of that pace. Well, once a night, you'll kind of get up.
Hold up. Who said they want to be a moderator?
Here, obviously, if somebody gets a clear advantage, this is the statewide number right now. Half the vote has been counted out. We'll see in the coming hours if there's clear separation between these candidates or otherwise. It could take some time there in Arizona. I want to return to Pennsylvania because I think we've got a pretty big development here. And part of the story we've been following all night, we have been flagging Lackawanna.
Let's see.
Big one, where Scranton is, heart of Northeast Pennsylvania, a very contested region here politically. And the question has been, what would this?
I know he ain't leading in Pennsylvania. I know he ain't leading in Philly. Hold on.
Kamala Harris is winning this by 3 points over Donald Trump. But remember, we were using this as a gauge because in 2020, Joe Biden won this by 8.5 points, won the state. In 2016, Donald Trump lost this only by about 3.5 points, 3.4 points. This was a winning combination for Donald Trump. He won the state. This was a losing combination for Donald Trump. Tonight, at 3.1 points, his loss here in Lackawanna County is actually a little bit less than the 2016 margin. This was one of our key questions in Pennsylvania tonight. Would Donald Trump get back to his 2016 level in a big blue-collar county like this? Because there are a lot of big blue-collar counties like this throughout the contested northern tier of the battleground. This I'm flagging for you because we said at the start of the night we'd use this as a bellwether also because this is now the complete one. We've been looking for complete counties. We've got a complete county here. So that's what it lands at right there. That was the question.
Oh, I'm tired of the talking about the Republican fucking parts. Go to the Democratic parts. I don't care about the Republican parts. I really don't care about that part.
Trump's lead now is 11 points. This is where Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania is. He needs to hit this number and probably surpass it. So keep an eye as this remaining vote comes in. But like Lackawanna, that's what we're looking at. One other thing to note here. Now, look, half the vote is in Philadelphia County is the same thing as Philadelphia City. They're the exact same thing. So that's what you're looking at here. We got half the vote in. And you see that Harris is going to win this thing in an absolute landslide. The question in Philadelphia has been the margin. Because what we saw in 2020 was ever so slightly, even as Democrats won the state and improved on 2016, Joe Biden actually lost a little bit of ground in Philadelphia. And the reason he lost a little bit of ground in Philadelphia was Donald Trump performed a little bit better in some heavily Hispanic parts of the city. So the question, another key question now has been, the Democrats win that back? Do they win back the ground they lost? Do they lose further ground? Now, you can see Biden won Philadelphia 81-18 essentially in 2020. And right now it's 79-20. The key is this.
That's only 50%. Like,
because we know the same day was favoring Republicans a bit. So when I say they're tallying up the same day, there's an expectation there that it's the best numbers for Trump that are still being tabulated right now.
now I'm getting mad. I don't like him talking about my fucking county like that.
Thousands of vote by mail ballots, and we expected about midnight that they're going to release that second batch of vote by mail ballots. So as we get closer there, we're going to follow this and see if Trump can maintain his 20%, maybe even he grows it. That would be fantastic news for him if he does that. But at about midnight, a very big batch of what are going to be very Democratic-friendly votes are going to come in. And so that may answer or really get us close to an answer on this other key question we're asking in Pennsylvania. Are the Democrats able to hold what they have in Philadelphia and maybe even win back the lost ground from 2020, or does Trump make further inroads? Because again, this is a county where the Democrats won by about 470,000 votes in 2020. They want to hit that margin. They want to go higher on that margin tonight. So that's the drama in Philadelphia as this other half of the vote comes in. And we could just zoom right out and see. Oh, I'm just going to zoom out and show you the running statewide total. I clicked Ohio for some reason. There you go. A little bit more than half statewide. That is Trump's lead statewide, but it's very spotty in terms of where you're seeing votes. Oh, there's one more I didn't want to flag for you. This is Cumberland County, because we do have about 3/4 of the vote in here. Why Cumberland County? Because we don't talk much about it, but there's a lot of population in this region of Pennsylvania. You got Lancaster County, you got York County. Here you got Cumberland County, Carlisle, Pennsylvania is in here. This is actually, you see red right now, this has been a growth area for Democrats. There's a lot of fast-growing suburbs in here. Again, demographically very conducive to the Democratic coalition. Right after
Steve, you're putting me to sleep, motherfucker.
Democrats made gains.
Anisha, let's go.
Hello, can you hear me now?
This drink done hit me. I can hear you just fine. I'm looking at this shit like
I know, I'm scared as hell.
stop playing. This only 50. Like, I don't like that. Okay, he's comparing the numbers, even if it's like 40% or 50% to 100%. And I don't like that. Stop doing that. Like,
Yes.
what I would like for you to do is, okay, this is the number when we were at 50% 4 years ago. Like, now not seeing the MSNBC, they playing with my heart. Like, bitch, stop playing with me.
Yes.
Like, stop playing. We know that most of these counties in Pennsylvania, they're Republican, but they don't got that many people, you know, versus Philadelphia or versus Pittsburgh. You know.
Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about the state I live in. So,
man,
I'm going to claim the state where I'm from, Illinois.
All
I'm not
right.
gonna claim no
Well, we know
Mississippi.
Kamala won Illinois. Look, that wasn't even a question. They was like, "Oh, we're already projecting Kamala for Illinois. It's
Yeah, they
already
don't
over
play.
with."
Y'all, they can say what they want about Chicago and the people there. They gonna vote. I
Okay.
know that, but I don't know. It's like my nerves is like my anxiety level is kind of high because I'm like shit. Like oh, I just don't know. And see, I've been on vacation, so I go back to work tomorrow, and I already know how the conversation's gonna go.
Mm-hmm. What they gonna
I
say to you
just,
at work?
huh?
I said, "What they gonna say to you at work tomorrow?"
Well, you got these people that gonna be quiet
Yeah. Some of them
and
you
not
gonna look
say
at them
nothing,
funny.
huh?
I said, some of them you might look at funny.
Yeah, or they give you that look like,
Mm.
that awkward stare. So I'm just not ready for that. But I
Hold
mean,
on, hold on. This one of my friends. Hold on.
oh,
Hello.
Yo,
All right.
all right.
No, you was too low. What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm a little bit.
Now listen, you live on my YouTube.
I'm okay. Good. I'm a little discouraged that this many fucking people voted for his ass.
Mm.
Okay, it ain't over yet, but I'm discouraged because how? Oh, you live, so I'm not going to use.
Go. You can curse. Go ahead.
I don't know how the fuck you can vote for somebody who said to. Let me tell you something, and to all your viewers, Kevin, and you too. In the very, 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 very beginning, okay, I thought Trump might have been. Let's see what he's about. But when he got on national TV and insulted fallen soldiers, fallen heroes, vets, called them losers and suckers. How the fuck can you vote? He done insulted every goddamn group that you can have.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all motherfuckers trying to put him back in here? Really? Did you forget about the pandemic? We all have had experiences. Well, not all, because some people, they didn't believe shit happened or this, that, the third. Kevin, you're living proof. We all, I ain't trying to name names, but we all have known someone who has either lost someone during COVID or was affected, or we all was affected, period, by it. Okay, the whole fucking country was shut down. And if you think that was successful, and you voted for this bitch again, wait till you see what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to hear all that crying shit later on. I don't want to fucking hear it because you're gonna suffer. You're gonna suffer, and I don't want to hear that shit. I got a plan B, bitch, just in case this night is not going to go the way it should have been. But that's also telling me a lot about this fucking country too. Okay, this is telling me a lot. It's a racist and sexist ass country. If you think you didn't give this biracial woman a chance, and you think this, let's just call, this alleged straight white man, y'all think, okay.
Who's alleged?
No, I say alleged because he ain't hit Melania. That bitch is an old queen, okay? He talking about dicks in the shower and shit and everything, and all this man, he said, really? Okay. He playing village people and shit, okay? He playing village people, YMCA, okay? Y'all talk about Diddy, let's talk about Trump parties. Okay, let's talk about that. That bitch ain't hitting Melania. That bitch is please. She don't like him. She despises him. You can tell when they out in public together. She's looking at him like, bitch, don't touch me. Like, I would never touch a fucking McDonald's eating fucking fat piece of shit ass. Okay? She look at him in my book, okay? I would look at him like that too. Okay? But this is where y'all want to go? Y'all would have gagged. Okay. I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette, and Plan B, he don't 70, but it's still not over yet. But just to have that many people to vote with him is,
I think it's going to come down to Pennsylvania.
is telling.
It's going to come down to Pennsylvania.
Mm.
Well, I hope so. I don't give a fuck what state it come down to, as long as he wins. But if not, that's telling. That's telling.
Kamala can only lose 33 electoral votes. That's it. Because Biden won 303. So Donald Trump winning the states he already won before. Okay. So he hasn't won. He hasn't taken anything from us at this time. And some people might like, I'm kind of mad that they're calling all the states like right away, but they're calling all the red states for Donald Trump. So that's why the vote is so high. But when you look at it and you don't really be watching it, it's going to raise your fucking blood pressure. You're going to get scared. Like,
well, I'm not scared because I did the math.
Yeah, I said I wasn't scared. I'm nervous, but bitch, when I just looked at those numbers and they have all the Philly numbers in, I'm like, hold up. Hold the fuck up. Because I seen the lines today. All the motherfucking people downtown yesterday, all these people, come on.
It's about the electoral votes.
I know it's not about the popular vote, but I'm saying Pennsylvania is a battleground state. And we're gonna between us, no, we got 19. It's based on your state's I want to say popularity. It's not popularity, population. That's how they determine how many electoral votes what states get. It's based on your population. So if you're looking at all them red states, they only like 3, 6, 9, 10 points. But they gonna vote. But they some of the poorest fucking states.
Yeah, I know.
And they gonna vote. They gonna vote what they know their whole life. I'm gonna vote what I know my whole life. But I'm not going to I can't say I would never vote for a Republican, but bitch, when I went in that box today, I went down the ballot and I voted all Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's what some people know. Some people know I went to the polls with my mom, and my mom was a Republican. I'm a Republican. But what's going to fuck these women up is if they live in one of these states where they can't get an abortion. Because if you ain't dying, they ain't going to fucking help you.
Mm-hmm.
You are dying. A woman did die.
Yeah, and we're going to hear more stories like this.
Of course. But this is what you voted for, so...
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see no women's march. I don't want to see that shit. I've been saying it because we done been there and done that. We done seen it. This man done told you who he is.
Right. And if the majority of the country want that, what's that telling you?
Mm-hmm.
So I ain't no sore loser. I'm going to just take it to what it's worth. And I'm going to look at, okay, you understand? Not me personally. You understand? Because a woman can run a business, can run a country, can do any fucking thing. Anybody can. It doesn't matter what your race is. It doesn't matter what your fucking color or your religion, whatever. All that shit. It doesn't matter your gender. None of that shit. Okay? It's about who's more qualified. Who is about democracy. And everybody talking about the economy. Did y'all motherfuckers have amnesia? The economy went down with the COVID. Okay?
And that's not just here. We talking about world fucking wide where inflation has happened. But we have recovered the best out of the fucking world.
And we took COVID on the best. But here's the thing. if he would have did his part by number one, listening to the experts, and number two, shutting the fucking country down early enough, you wouldn't have had that big outbreak in fucking Washington. I remember every fucking thing how it went down.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently people have amnesia. So guess what? This time around, bitch, y'all in for a treat. This time around, y'all in for a treat. Fuck a goddamn pandemic. Y'all gonna see nuclear weapons and bombs and shit. They're gonna bomb y'all. It's unbelievable to me. It's unbelievable. Like I said, I was done with him when he disrespected fallen soldiers and all that shit. You understand? That was it for me. No president in any history, in all of our history, American at least, has ever did anything that's so disrespectful. He talked about every fucking group there is. So that's telling you a lot. Number one, it's a man's world. And number two, no, excuse me, let me rewind that. The first is the straight white man's world. And number two is a man's world.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. 2 women have tried to go for this spot and y'all voted against them. If I was a woman, I would be questioning the man I'm in the house with. No shade. Oh, that's what you think? That's how you feel? Okay. Because I'm going to tell you this. Women can do the same thing men can do. You understand? But it's not about that for real, for real. It's about who's qualified. That's the way you should look. You go into any job, they have you sign things about equality and all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We don't discriminate from race, gender, disability, blah, 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 blah. Well, America says otherwise. So for real, you're full of shit. Because Kamala is way more fucking qualified than Trump. So, what's the next things on the list? Okay, you gotta go to, why? Because she's a woman? Why? Because she's biracial? What's the problem here? I don't understand. She said she's going to help out with all these good things and positivity and everything. And y'all still go against this? It ain't her. It's this country. It's the country. But that's what y'all want? Y'all in for a rude fucking awakening. And bitch, I'm gonna sit back and watch it all. Cause if you was you have a plan A and a plan B. Right now we have 172. So we got 98 more until they call it. But again, there's still a lot of votes out there. But my thing is that just that many people voted.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't even been, it shouldn't have been this close. It should have been a fucking blowout. But, all right, Kevin, that's enough for me in your lives. Yeah, I'm gonna call you. Okay, I'm gonna call you when I get back in the house. I'm about to be out in a second.
All right,
Booker.
All right, bye.
All what he said.
Yeah.
But I just want to say I've been a fan of you and Mikhail for a lot of years, and this is my first time going on live. So
I'm glad you came on.
yeah,
Hey.
calm my nerves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm with him. I'm like, whatever the outcome is, it's just gonna be, and I ain't trying to hear no complaints about this is not right. I'm like, well, you should have voted, because I know a lot of people that said that they weren't gonna vote.
Hold on. If I want to vape, I'm going to vape. Don't tell me not to drink. Don't tell me not to smoke. I'm going to do the fuck I want to do for right now, okay? I'm a grown ass man. I know all what's going on, okay? All right. So back to you, Anisha.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, because it ain't like I'm out here doing hard drugs, okay?
Right. You just,
I'm
you
doing
just come from
me.
your own home.
Right.
Trying to release the stress off of you.
Okay.
Yes. But I'm like, man, I just don't want to hear another 4 years of this man. But I just don't know.
Yep. We just waiting for California. We waiting for all them West Coast states. Like
Yeah.
for them to
So,
call.
what are the main states that they're looking for her to win? Because I'm not big on politics like that.
Okay, so you got 7 battleground states.
Hmm.
So if you have been paying attention, well, clearly you haven't. I shouldn't say that, but okay.
I
So
have. It's just a lot.
we got 7 battleground states. They
Hmm.
call them battleground states because these states can go red or they can go blue.
Hmm.
So Donald Trump and Kamala have been crisscrossing the United States, only really going to the battleground states.
Hmm.
So they've been going to Georgia because it
Yeah.
turned blue.
Hmm.
They've been going to Pennsylvania.
Hmm.
They've been going to Wisconsin, Michigan, Arizona, Nevada.
Hmm.
So those are your battleground states because they toss up states. You
Hmm.
flip a coin, you get the right people. That's why they go there. You
Hmm.
don't see Kamala going to Kentucky, Alabama,
Hmm.
because those are certified red
Red
states.
states.
You
Okay.
don't see them going to New York or
Hmm.
nowhere in the Northeast
Hmm.
because those are blue states. So when they're campaigning, they're going to go to states where they're going to try to persuade people to vote for them.
Hmm.
And they're only going to these battleground states.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
when Donald Trump won, it's because Hillary thought she had Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan in the bag. But
Hmm.
they all turned red. And
Uh,
technically, had she would have won those states, she would have won the presidency.
mm,
And they said it only came down to really like 70,000 votes. If you think about that, that's like the size of a stadium.
mm,
So the electoral college is based on how many people live in the state and how many electoral votes they get based on how many people live on the state in that state.
okay.
So it's based on 270. And
Mm,
this goes back to one of those slavery times back in the day where
yeah.
certain states had more people than the others. So they found a way to break it down. So we're still running the electoral college and we shouldn't. It
Mm-hmm.
should go by the popular vote
Mm,
because in our states, we do everything else by the popular vote. Why can't we do the presidency by the
mm-hmm.
popular vote? Why do we have to go to an electoral college?
Mm-hmm.
At one point, Donald Trump called for the electoral college to be eliminated, but because of the electoral college, he won.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay.
Yeah. So right now, Donald Trump is running to stay out of jail, and you got a lot of people who think like him, who's
Yes.
white like him, who's racist like him, and they live their lives vicariously through him.
To him. Yeah. Which I don't understand, but it's just crazy.
Yeah. And just like this Mariah Adriana, crazy how everything comes back to slavery,
Yeah.
but it's the truth.
Yeah. It's sad. But I just wanted to come on here and just say hello. And thanks for
Hey,
having
what
me on
state
your
you live
live.
in?
Huh?
What state you live in? Oh,
Mississippi.
you know that's a red state, girl. Stop playing,
That's why I said
girl.
I'm not claiming them. I'm gonna claim the state where I'm from originally.
All right.
Yeah, Chicago, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this state it's gonna be red all the way around. So it's just
Yes,
sad.
but it's okay.
Yes, it's all right. As long as nobody mess with me, I'm good.
How you like Illinois?
I liked it. I mean, I miss Chicago. I do. It's not all bad what people think. You know, I don't. It's not.
Because just Philly kind of the same way.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I don't miss the snow or anything. So, but I miss everything else.
Oh,
Yeah, but I'm on the Gulf Coast, so yeah. Mhm.
look out for the
Yeah,
big hurricanes.
yeah, yeah. We threatening a tropical depression this weekend. I hope it don't come because it's very late.
Who is that?
Huh? I'm on YouTube, Mom.
That's your boyfriend?
No,
Ooh.
that was my mom.
Oh. I thought that was a man. I didn't even see the body.
No, I don't even sound like a man.
Ooh. I just said I didn't see the body. Hey, mama. Ooh, go ahead
No,
before I get cursed out.
I know. But yeah, thanks for talking to me, and you have a great night.
You too. Be safe.
All right.
Stay
Bye.
safe.
You too. Bye.
Yes. Hey, Mississippi, crooked letter, ah, crooked letter, ah, I'm back, ah. Yes. Anybody else want to go live? Come on. Because I want to hear what the fuck y'all got to say. I just posted the StreamYard link. Hey. Come on, go live. I want to know what the hell y'all got, what y'all thinking out there. Did you vote? Did you not vote? Why didn't you vote? Are you for Kamala? Are you for Trump? Ooh. Kevin, I'm in London. It's 42. I'm assuming you're saying it's like 3 o'clock in the morning in London. It's 3 o'clock in the morning over in London. What the hell are you doing up? It's going on 4 o'clock. Let me look at this. Let me see what you're talking about.
The Democrats are supposed to win here. Her margin's inside 10 points. It's less than a 50,000 vote raw vote margin here. I want to show you what this does in the context of other recent races. In 2020, this was a 14-point win for Joe Biden. And in 2016, this was an 8-point win for Hillary Clinton. And I don't think I need to tell you, this wasn't enough to win Michigan for Hillary Clinton. This was more than enough for Joe Biden to win Michigan. And this right now looks an awful lot like this. Remember our tests coming into the night, one of them was to compare Oakland to its next door neighbor, Macomb. Macomb is blue right now. This is the blue collar, Trump friendly suburban county. There's almost no vote that's been counted there. So yet to be seen how this is going to measure up. But one of the reasons Democrats were able to win Michigan, why Joe Biden was able to win Michigan 4 years ago, was this. He was able to run up a monster number in a gigantic, highly populated suburban county, and it more than offset Trump's strength in the other gigantic blue-collar suburban county. This is a number, if this holds, that the Trump people will be very happy with. The Democrats want that back where it was in 2020. One other county that I think we can look at here and get a bit of a clue from, this is just outside of Lansing, and this is one at the start of the night that the Democrats looked at, and they would have said,
Sorry, I was tweeting, y'all.
Let me just show you. It got super close in 2020. Joe Biden came less than a point away from winning it here. It had been a 5-point Trump county in 2016. Again, this is one of those places, the reason why Joe Biden was able to make the gains in Michigan, a big sort of suburban county, outside Lansing here. Biden nearly won it. And again, this 95% basically means all the vote is now in Eaton County. It's gone back to that 2016 level, 51-46, 49-44. That's what the Trump campaign wants to see in counties like this. I
think that I really think it's because it's a woman.
We saw that earlier. We showed you.
But I thought they said a lot of women was voting more than men. Wait a minute.
See right here next to Oakland, it's Livingston County. Okay, this is a mix of sort of suburbia, some rural areas here too. It's gigantic, kind of between Lansing and Detroit. More than half the vote now.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Again, just want to show you, this was a bad number for Donald Trump 4 years ago. He won this by a little bit less than 23 points. This was a good number for Donald Trump. He won the state of Michigan in 2016, winning here by about just under 30 points. And his margin tonight is looking more so far like 2016 than it is 2020. This is a pattern that's being repeated. We're showing you, not a lot of counties in Michigan have this much vote in, but in those that are, we're starting to see this. And again, we're seeing this in other areas of the battleground, the northern tier of the battleground. Pennsylvania, we had some more that just came in, almost completely here. It can take you through them. You can start right here, Berks County. Okay, this is where Reading is. One of the things we talked about, Reading has the highest concentration of Hispanic residents of any city in Pennsylvania. The Trump campaign said, we are going to make gains with Hispanic voters. The national exit poll is showing Trump making substantial gains with Hispanic voters tonight. I've seen counties way outside the battleground with large Hispanic populations where Donald Trump has made dramatic gains tonight. Some in Virginia, Hudson County, New Jersey is another. And here in Berks County, again, with one of the larger Hispanic populations in Pennsylvania, here's Trump with just about, basically the vote here, winning it by 13. Look at that. 4 years ago, he won it by 8. This is exactly what the Trump campaign said it was going to do in a place like Burke County. It was going to take that and it was going to make it double digits. They made it double digits in Burke County. We check in on Luzerne County, and again, we've been talking about this one. As that same day vote comes in, this is Wilkes-Barre, this is Hazleton, another county with a substantial Hispanic population, one of the highest in Pennsylvania. Now Trump has hit his 2020 number there, and he's got a long way to go here. All that vote that's still to come in, we expect to be election day vote. The pattern, the trend is pretty clear here. So again, you're seeing Trump in good position in one of those big counties, densely populated counties in northeast Pennsylvania. Take a look down here at Cumberland County. We talked about this one a little while ago. This was a big hope for Democrats in Pennsylvania coming into tonight. Again, 95% means basically it's all in Cumberland County. Again, 2020 looked like this. It's basically the same. It's a fraction of a point different. But that's a win for the Trump campaign because in the context, look at this. It was an 18-point race. Trump won here by 18 points in 2016. Democrats made a huge jump. This was one of their biggest in the state in 2020, bringing it down to 10. They wanted to keep this going tonight. They didn't. Trump was able to stop the losses in Cumberland County. So again, that's something that encourages that his campaign exactly wanted to see right there. We're starting to get Erie County. Again, this would be the vote by mail in Erie County. The story we've been talking about elsewhere now is going to play out in Erie. This is the bellwether. It's one of the two that switched sides to Biden in 2020. The name of the game in the final 2/3 of the vote is, can Trump catch Harris with the election day vote? Just checking in Philadelphia, we're up to 2/3 of the vote now in Philadelphia. And again, this is just Philadelphia, the city. And again, I think this is becoming a bit of a theme we're seeing in multiple states now, the Hispanic vote. Why did Trump make some progress? It was small, but it was there in Philadelphia in 2020. It was because he improved with Hispanic voters in Hispanic areas of the city. With 2/3 of the vote in Philadelphia now, it's 77-21. Well, that looks terrible, but compare that to 2020, and look at that. Trump is running 3.5 points better in Philadelphia than he did in 2020. Harris now 4 points off the Biden number. There is more mail to come, more vote by mail to come in Philadelphia. That will be a boost to Harris, but there's also more same-day vote to come. And you can see Trump is running above his 2020 levels there. So where this lands, the Trump campaign's goal in Philadelphia, basically get that Biden number under 80%. So far, they're on course to do that. There's a wild card of the mail there that adds a lot of volatility to this. But again, you're starting to, as these counties fill in, you're starting to see some patterns, and patterns you're not just seeing in one state, you're seeing them in multiple states right now.
Steve, thank you. We've got a few calls to give you an update on. First, a Senate race. NBC News has projected that in the Senate race in New Jersey,
I don't know how the fuck I'm still up.
will be the next U.S. Senator from the state of New Jersey.
It's way past my bedtime.
In the governor's race in New Hampshire, and this was an interesting one to watch. In the end, it looks like it will be Republican. Former U.S. Senator Kelly Ayotte will be the next governor of New Hampshire. The current governor of New Hampshire is Kristen Sununu, an incumbent Republican. The Republicans are really hoping to hold on to this governor's seat, and in Kelly Ayotte's victory in New Hampshire, they have done so. One other projection for you, and it's a ballot measure, this one in Colorado. This is one of the 10 states that has an abortion rights measure on the ballot in Colorado. This is Amendment 79, so right to abortion and insurance coverage, it's a related matter. NBC News projects that the abortion rights measure in Colorado will pass. So we're heading up toward the 11 o'clock hour. We'll have poll closings in California, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. And things are starting, I would say, to come into focus because it's later, but we still have not a single swing state call.
Yeah, one thing I will just say, I'm not trying to be rosy all the time at all, but this always happens on election nights where the bigger cities where Democrats have the bigger share of the vote come in later. And there are a lot of places, Grand Rapids, Michigan, a bigger chunk of Philly, Dane County in Wisconsin. We don't know what they'll be, but we got to wait and see what they are. Before anybody starts drinking on their couch or whatever they need to do.
Oh, bitch, I'm already drinking.
Can I add just one other thing? Because we talk a lot about national security issues. They don't always get front and center attention. Andy Kim, who you just mentioned, he is a former national security official.
No, when I'm talking about Washington, I'm talking about what? That's Washington, D.C. Not Washington State. I'm so mad before y'all start drinking. Girl, we already drinking.
One of the things we've talked about here on MSNBC was this very poignant thing that happened on January 6th, where he took it upon himself to.
They haven't even called New Jersey.
But also just like
They haven't even called New Jersey for Kamala. What they waiting on?
Like a solid leader, and to see him move into that sort of next tier of Democratic leadership, particularly after the mess that was the Bob Menendez conviction. It's just like good on New Jersey. You'll never be sorry that you've got Andy Kim representing you in the United States Senate. So that's a good one. As we head towards California, Idaho, Washington, Oregon, again, these aren't states that are thought of as swing states in terms of the presidency, but they're going to be really, really important, particularly in terms of who's in control in the United States.
Hold on, y'all.
So
I'm trying to get some people to come on.
Very slowly, particularly California. We'll get our first look at those things in about.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
It just happened. We can tell you about one. We've been following North Carolina, where statewide you can see 85% of the vote now in Donald Trump maintaining that lead in the neighborhood of 150,000 votes. The big thing that just happened is we have been talking about the giant, core city counties where Democrats need the big margins. We've been waiting all night on Mecklenburg County. This is where the city of Charlotte is. Now we've got almost all of Mecklenburg County has now been reported out. Harris, no surprise, landslide margin here, but this is short of where Joe Biden was here 4 years ago. Joe Biden won Mecklenburg by 35. Right now it's 32.5. And again, this number, Biden lost North Carolina narrowly, but he lost it 4 years ago. The name of the game for Democrats was to make a jump here tonight. You can look at do it in the raw vote, and you'll really see it. 378,000. That's the number of votes Joe Biden got here in 2020. 179,000 Trump. That is essentially a 200,000 vote margin that Democrats got out of Mecklenburg County 4 years ago. Not quite enough to win the state, but the name of the game for them tonight was build on that. drive that over 200,000. With 90% in, there's still some votes to come in, so this is going to change, but you can see clearly the difference here. It's sitting at less than 175,000. So instead of going north of 200,000, it is on pace to finish south of where they were 4 years ago. So that's a significant development. Democrats looking at North Carolina all night have wanted something giant to come out of Mecklenburg. We just basically got Mecklenburg. That's what it is. The other one that I think is notable, we don't quite have all of it, but in Wisconsin, again, nearing 60% of the voting statewide, razor thin. But again, one of those questions we asked at the start of the night, getting some clarity, and it's in the most Democratic vote producing margin county in the state, Dane County. Almost 90% of the voting here. We're getting close to all the vote in Dane County. Significance here, Democrats rely so much on Dane County and Wisconsin now because they've lost so much ground in the rural areas of this state. I said at the start of the night, every single presidential election this century, the Democrats have added to their margin in Dane County. They have squeezed more and more and more out of it. Take a look at this. 4 years ago, Biden wins Dane County. It's the University of Wisconsin is here by 53 points. And that is a margin of about get that marker working. That's a margin of about 182,000 votes. Name of the game tonight was to hit that number and go further, like they have in every election this century in Dane County, with about 90%. It's still some votes to come, but you can see how far short they are of that number. 149,000 right now. 182 was the number back in 2020. This is the county Democrats rely on here. Also in the WOW counties, with the question coming in tonight, the WOW counties being the big suburban bedroom communities right outside Milwaukee. Coming into the night, they're red now. They've consistently been red. How much less red would they get? We keyed in on Ozaukee County. Okay, this is now 60% of the vote is in Ozaukee County. Significance here is Trump lost. In 2016, he won the county, but he lost so much ground that this was the worst Republican performance in Ozaukee County since 1964. This fits the profile demographically of exactly where Democrats thought they could knock it out of the park tonight. Knock it out of the park in Ozaukee County means get this down to single digits, something like that. Instead, 60% of the vote in. We'll see what happens the rest of the way. But so far, Trump has stopped the losses in Ozaukee County, which have been considerable. The decline in Ozaukee County, which had been considerable since he became the Republican candidate in 2016, and now leading by more than 14 points here. So those are some big counties, significant counties, politically significant counties, where we now have a giant chunk of the vote, and we can start to see some patterns developing. Again, just checking in statewide, close to 60%. It is very close there statewide, but that is a county, few counties where we have that much vote in that size. That's very significant, potentially, what we just saw in Dane County.
Steve, as we head toward the 11 o'clock poll closings in the West, I want to quickly jump to Georgia. Blaine Alexander is in Fulton County at the elections hub there, where the votes in Georgia's most populous county are being tabulated. What can you tell us, Blaine?
Well, Rachel, I have an update on timing for you.
Y'all saying I haven't blinked? Let me tell you, I'm here. Child. I went live because I said I was going to go live, but I shouldn't have went live. I'm like, wow. Now, I'm kind of like, oh shit. I ain't even open this. And I'm not. I gotta go pee.
Scanning in what's inside, and then once it's scanned, the memory cards go inside what we're kind of calling this almost fishbowl-like situation. This is just this very large plexiglass surrounded area in the middle of this giant warehouse where the votes are being tabulated. And you see the three people that are seated right there in the black at the computers. Those people have been in there diligently throughout the night, tabulating and uploading the results. They started with the early vote count. They've been going. And you hear right now, I think you hear a loudspeaker. These are people who are actually announcing that another precinct has come in. Every time someone comes from another precinct, you get a loud announcement overhead. We see them come in. I will tell you an update on timing here as well, guys. We understand that all of the results are here in the building. They're just waiting on them to be uploaded. And so when I last spoke with the elections director, she told me she expects to see that happen by 11 o'clock. And so we could see that happen sometime in the next few minutes as more ballots come in right here, guys.
Fascinating and really news we can use at this point. Blaine Alexander for us in Fulton County at the main voting center there. Again, underscoring what Blaine just reported, that the spokesperson for the Secretary of State's office says the quote vast majority of Georgia votes will be in by midnight, which means they will be in by an hour from now. As we close in on 11 p.m. Eastern and poll closings in 4 Western states. We're getting close to the end of all the poll closings here in the United States of America. 4 closing right now in California, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon. In terms of our projections here, NBC News can project a winner in the presidential race in California. Kamala Harris, California native, is projected to be the winner of the presidential race in California. NBC News can also project a winner in the presidential race in Idaho. Donald Trump projected to be the winner of the presidential race in Idaho. Up to the Pacific Northwest in Washington State. The presidential race in Washington State projected by NBC News at this hour to be too early to call. Similarly, in Oregon, NBC News says in Oregon, the presidential race is too
I think I'm going to take my ass to bed. I think I need to go to bed and wake up and something change. Well, at least Kamala closing in on Georgia.
A difference of about 136,000 votes between the two candidates. Here's Pennsylvania, too close to call, a difference of about 119,000 votes between the two candidates. Here's Michigan, too close to call, a difference of just under 75,000 votes between the two candidates. Here's Wisconsin, also too close to call, fewer than 30,000 votes separating the two candidates. Over to North Carolina, NBC News projects that the race there is too early to call. Over to Arizona, NBC News projects the race is too early to call. And in Nevada, we've got too early to call. That's a projection from NBC News.
Oh, look at one of my friends. Hey! You ready to go live? I can't hear you, but you ready? I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now because you wasn't live with me.
Oh, I said I was
Hey,
a mess,
Mario.
I'll be here for 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'm ready to take my ass to bed and hopefully a magic wine come up and they find all these votes because
And she need to pull this win out.
yes, I'm not scared for Philadelphia. But my thing was they made it seem like 100% of the votes was in, but only 50% was in. And they was comparing those numbers based on 2020 numbers. And I'm like, y'all haven't even factored in if people moved, if people died from COVID.
Yeah.
Like stop comparing that to 2020 because we lost millions of people.
Yeah.
So they haven't said that yet. How maybe COVID has played a part in some of these numbers, but
I mean, it ain't looking too good for her.
I'm still going to attribute to the fact that she's a woman.
Yeah.
Why she's down in some of these states.
And a black woman on top of that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I had to stop looking at all of it.
So it's just which network were you watching?
I was flipping from I went through NBC. I went to CNN, CBS.
Oh, you was watching regular TV too.
Yeah, I ain't clicked the Fox. I ain't want to hear what they had to
Oh
say.
yeah, I remember.
I did not hear. I want to hear what they had to say. I forgot how long you been on.
I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
ready to get off this shit. Cause I'm like, I'm trying. I told them, don't stress. I ain't gonna stress. Mario, my body like Kevin. If you don't lay your ass down, that's what my body said.
I forgot you put in the group chat that you was going live anyway. I was sitting over here playing Monopoly Go.
Oh my god, y'all still play that? I've been stopped.
I need to get off. It's addictive.
What level you on? Like 80,000?
Probably. I don't remember. I'm pretty up there. How long did you have to wait to vote?
Oh, less than a minute.
Oh, okay. I mean, I waited no longer than 15.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no longer than 15 minutes. Because the dude in front of me, he did something and then the machine stopped working. So they had to bring a whole nother machine in and all of that. So, but it took about 15 minutes.
No, I was in and out. I was like, oh, this is just like North Philly. You know, you come into church, I voted.
And walked right on out.
Yes, I sure did. And they
You did before work or you didn't go to work today?
afterward. So the 13 trolley dropped me off right there. Boom. And I walked right back home.
Mm.
I took the little chocolate from the people that was like, oh, thank you for voting. Would you like some candy?
Thanks.
And I was like, oh, wait a minute. I was like, Kevin, you don't just take chocolate from people you don't know about.
I know you were raised not to take candy from strangers.
Okay. They ain't had nothing I wanted anyway.
Yeah.
But it was nice. You know,
Yeah.
I was in and out.
But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, but
so let
tomorrow.
me ask you a question. If Trump wins, right?
We move into Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God. Women don't even have rights there.
But go ahead, you said if he win.
What are you prepared to do?
I mean, what can I do?
Are you gonna look at no, I don't want you to say nothing crazy. But
Yeah.
are you gonna look at people differently? Are you going to be cautious with other things?
I mean, I've already started that. Even over the past couple of years, like on my LinkedIn, some of the professional people that I've followed and stuff, they've reposted things over the past like 2 years with Trump stuff. So I've already kind of unfollowed them on that stuff. I mean, it's nothing I can do unless I know you really, if you are a Trump supporter. On one hand, you want to respect folks for their views and how they feel, whatever position they're in. However, it's just hard for me to wrap my head around people who will want to vote for someone who spew the things that he does.
Right.
It's nothing I can do. I can't go around and fight the whole Philly. What can I do?
Like, I'm just shocked because if Democrats was doing the things that the Republicans are doing and him, it would be front page news. Everybody would be shocked. Everybody would throw their hands up.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing this at all.
Yeah.
What state they about to protect? Because it's blue.
I don't know. Let me see if
Oregon, Kamala Harris. It was Oregon.
Did they say anything about PA yet?
No, they ain't gonna call us until all them votes is in.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Oh, Mario,
what can we do? You said what?
I said you sound so sad.
I mean, it sucks, but might as well go get me a red hat and join the rest of them.
Shit.
Get me a red hat and join the rest of them.
Your ass right along with him.
You said what?
I'm gonna block you right along with him.
I'm knocking right on your front fucking door.
Y'all better not show up. You see Dennis ain't show up to this live. I know his ass up.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't sleep.
He out there helping counting ballots. He out there counting ballots.
The system should be doing it on its own. Shit.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what Kornacki's saying. Hold on.
Here we go. Some stuff, some more returning to Pennsylvania. As I gather my train of thought here, I wanted to update you on 3 key counties here again in Pennsylvania. We started the night saying, we said it a few times, that there are only 2 counties in Pennsylvania that are true swing counties. That is to say, Donald Trump in 2016 when they flipped it over to Biden when he won the state in 2020. One of them is Erie County. You see right now, half the vote is in. The head here is primarily on the strength of vote by mail. The question is, as the rest of the vote comes in, which we know if Trump going to catch Harris there. Put a pin in that. The other one, we pretty much have all the vote in right. We pretty much have all the vote in right now, and it's flipping. Northampton County, this is where Eastern Pennsylvania is. This is the other county that flipped Joe Biden in 2020 when he won the state. This fits a pattern we started talking about a little bit ago. There's a substantial Hispanic population in this county, and Donald Trump has made meaningful gains here. Joe Biden won this by a fraction of a point. It's now more than 5 points in Trump's favor with just about all the vote counted up. We also just
That CNN.
almost all of it now in Lehigh County. And again, Joe Biden won here by 8 points in 2020. It's a little under 5 right now. What's in Lehigh County? The city of Allentown is in Lehigh County. It is a majority Hispanic county. Both candidates paid a lot of attention to this. The Trump folks have bet on making gains with Hispanic voters, particularly in cities like Allentown in Pennsylvania. We don't have all the returns in from the cities of Allentown yet, but what we do have shows Trump making significant further gains in that city. We also have from Monroe County just about all the vote in. This is the city of Stroudsburg. East Stroudsburg is here. Again, substantial growing Latino population. Look at this. In 2020, Joe Biden won here by 6.5 points. Kamala Harris now ahead by 0.7 of a point with just about all the vote in. Something else we've been seeing tonight, this is really, I point it out because I keep seeing it. I think it's important to know. There's a lot of counties like this in Pennsylvania and Michigan and Wisconsin where Donald Trump either won, came very close in 2016, and he lost meaningful ground in 2020. He lost all 3 of those states. And we keep seeing this. He's landing tonight is back where he landed in 2016. These were winning numbers for Trump. These were losing numbers for Trump. This is another county where you're seeing winning, the 2016 winning numbers for Trump. Just to put Lehigh in perspective here,
I
too.
want him to like kick her ass.
Yeah, I think we showed you 8 for Biden, less than 5 tonight. So you're also seeing it there. We continue to see it. Philadelphia monitoring this as well. Now, more than 80% of the vote is counted here. Again, compare this to 2020. Biden won here 81-18. We're going to take it a step further back because I want you to see the longer-term trend here. In fact, I can take it all the way back to 2012 because I think it's an interesting story. In 2012, Barack Obama won this county by 71 points. Okay, the county, it's Philadelphia, it's the city of Philadelphia. Donald Trump in 2016, he brought it down to 67 points. In 2020, Trump lost ground in the state. Trump lost the entire state of Pennsylvania. But look at this. He basically brought it down to 63 points.
All right, I'm going to keep on watching.
And tonight, right now, this is down to 56 points. From 71 in 2012 to 56. Again, what are we seeing here? What we saw in 2020, the Hispanic precincts of Philadelphia, we saw meaningful improvement for Donald Trump. We're not talking about 10, 20, 30 points here. We're talking about enough, though, to bring 67-point gap down to 63, and tonight, currently 56. The margin for Kamala Harris in Philadelphia right now is just about 300,000 votes. Democrats would love to see that land tonight at 500,000. Boy, they got a long way to go to get there.
He locked all the way in.
Have to hope
Kevin.
in Philadelphia right now there's a large number of vote by mail ballots that are going to be.
I'm gonna keep on watching.
Mario, I gotta go to bed.
I'm about to say you were in it.
Yeah, like they suck you right on in. I'm sorry.
You all right. But no, thanks for having me in for a couple minutes. It's like for me to pop in. Thanks for reaching out.
All right. All right, Mario. Hey, y'all follow Mario. This thing is too long on your Instagram.
ain't that
I
long.
am _worth.it 515.
Well, listen, if they want to find me, they find me. They take the time to type it in.
Why can't it be Mario 515 or some shit?
I used to have like that was easy for people to look me up.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like in hiding or anything, but you know. I had a few crazies I had to switch my name up, so they couldn't find me.
Cool. Boy, bye. Nobody got time for that.
All right, I'll text you.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you for coming through.
No problem.
All right. All right, everybody. That was Mario. Hey, Rave. Is that my Rave? Hey. Girl, I got to turn this shit off. I got to get the fuck up off of here, and I need to think about what I'm going to do for the next 4 years because woo. All I know is I did my part. I'm not joining no rallies. I'm not doing none of that shit. Y'all complain. Y'all when shit go the way it go. Mm-hmm. But look. Let me get up over here. Shit, I might be drinking tomorrow. Y'all might see me go live at 10 a.m. Shit. Oh shit. Let me take my ass to bed, y'all. Everybody, y'all have a good night. This shit ain't looking good. It ain't. Everybody be safe. Don't hurt yourselves. Don't stress. You lived through one Trump presidency. God bless us if we have to live through another one. Good night, everybody. Kind of mad right now. I love you too, Gladys Tay. Goddess, I done called you Glad. Yeah, this alcohol fucking with me. Glam Goddess Tay. Hey, Bryce. Good night. You charging me for an appearance fee? All right.